Hello, I wanted to come and do a video, one, thanking you all for 1,000 subscribers. It's only been around like a year or two since I started doing YouTube and we already hit 1,000, which is honestly insane to me. But I also wanted to talk about this channel and the future and how I'm kind of feeling right now about this channel. One, I do all of my stuff myself, whether that's editing, thumbnails, the new 3D sort of stuff I've been trying to do. It is all done by me. So it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort for me, and I'm happy to do it. Don't get me wrong, but recently YouTube has, or at least my videos that I've put out have not been doing at least as well as I, one, want them to be, and two, thought they would be doing. Like a lot of the more recent videos that I've put out, especially the Titanfall video that I just put out, and I think it's pretty much done. I think it's done at 200 views, and I spent like probably 7 days of work doing that video, and getting 200 views isn't worth my time. It's not about money. I don't care on it. You know, like I said, I've been doing YouTube for a year or two, and I haven't made a single cent from it at all. So making money off of that video was not my thing, or not my goal, but I want people to see it because that's the whole point. I create content for other people to see that I think is entertaining and that is good. I think that video is one of the best videos I've ever made. I've been trying to get better at a lot of things at the same time, and I think it might be driving me kind of insane because I'm trying to do so much at one time, also while making a video. So I've been wanting to get better at thumbnails. I think that is like one of my weakest points. I just don't know how to make thumbnails, because thumbnails to me are basically like you're making an art piece that its sole purpose is to grab people's attention, and I suck at art. That is the unfortunate truth for me, is that I suck at art, and I don't want my thumbnails to be basic. I don't really want to go back to how my thumbnails were, where I literally just had a gradient background that was either going to be red or green depending on the video, and then just character. That is what I did, because that is basically the extent of what I could do. I don't know why I didn't then, I wanted to improve, but I just didn't know how to do it, and I just was busy just doing other things. So I just stuck with that for a while. I was never proud of doing that, but I've been wanting to move away from that, if you haven't been able to tell, because I haven't done that sort of format in a while. I've been trying to do thumbnails that are more cohesive, that look like they're together, and that are more creative and more interesting and more well done. Trying to when I do let's say a scene, I want to adding shadows, adding lighting, and kind of combining everything together to look like it's all part of the same thing. And that's sort of what I want. I look at I look at Papa Meat and stuff like that. His thumbnail artist, TK Designs, I think it is, that's his Instagram. He is an insane artist, so he is super good at this, and he has been probably doing this for quadruple my time. So I wish I could be that good, but I'm not going to be that good for a long time, and probably never will. I'll probably never be able to get to that point. But that sort of artistic, I don't freaking know, je ne sais quoi, freaking that guy has, I wish I could be able to do. And realistically, I just don't even have the time on him. You know, I could do it, but not for some time. Also, Blender and After Effects, two other programs that I want to learn and that I want to incorporate into my channel. So I can just add more things. I want to add some flair, and that's basically why I'm learning After Effects and Blender. After Effects will probably be more for when I have a camera, because I feel like a lot of what I would do with After Effects would maybe be compositing work, where I basically just bring myself other places and other sort of stuff. I haven't used After Effects, so I don't know what I'm really missing out on, and that's kind of why I want to learn it, because maybe there are effects and funny things that I could do in After Effects even now that would work and that would be entertaining. But Blender is, if you don't know what Blender is, it's a 3D art program, and it is free, so I want to use that. I have a fast computer, so I want to take advantage of all of those things that I have to me and get better at it, because I think I just should. It's a good skill to have, I think, too, and I have been starting to use it. I'm still very green. I don't know pretty much anything. I'm not even, I wouldn't even say I'm beginner level. I'm below beginner level. I've done 3 projects in Blender that I have now used. The first one was in the GTA video that did awful. That video did horrendous. But, you know, I guess I learned some things. I did I found a 3D model, not a 3D, it was just like a 3D thing that somebody made on Sketchfab that I found, and it was just like an old-timey PC, and then I basically just got footage of GTA 1 and put it on like a plane inside the computer screen, and I just did a camera animation around that, and I thought it looked decent. It took me way too long because I just didn't know how to do things, and on top of, I just didn't really know how rendering works, so I literally just put the render settings up super high because I was like, well, higher means better, which technically it does, but it's diminishing returns, and it took 5 or 6 hours to render it when it probably would have taken like an hour if I just did it how you were supposed to. But you know, I learned from that with my next 2 things that I did, which is for the Titanfall video that is currently also doing awful. I don't know if, you know, maybe in a week it will be my most viewed video, but with how my videos have been performing recently, and that's what I want to talk about in a little bit, probably not. So the thumbnail I did on Blender, and I was super proud of it. I thought it was really good. The intro part of that, also with that sphere and that how it kind of looked like a ball TV sort of thing. I thought that was really cool. I thought the intro of that video was really well done. I'm trying to learn these things. I'm trying to make my videos better. But then I do that, spend way too much time. And it's not that I don't care about spending a lot of time making a video, but I also would like it, you know, to do well. I want people to just see it. Don't care about, you know, freaking money. I don't care. I just want people to see it. I want people to enjoy it, because that at the end of the day is why anybody makes videos. And it's been a while. I feel like that this video, the console wars video, was a curse because it got 58,000 views, and I was like, wow, that is super cool. And at the time, it was really good for me mentally, because if you look on the comments of that video, I don't know if you remember, I was in the hospital a week before I posted that video. I went to a wedding, and I'll tell this story. Not going super in depth, but I went to a wedding. We left on a Wednesday, and we got home, landed back in my state on Sunday. On Monday, I was on the floor of my bathroom dying, essentially. And then Tuesday morning, I was in the hospital, and I had to have happen to me. I didn't stay in the hospital. I ended up doing like a at-home hospital program type of thing, and I had to have like IVs and stuff but at home. I didn't work on my video then, but whenever I got that IV taken out, I started working on that video. I probably shouldn't have done it. I felt like garbage still. I had planned this whole thing out. I had posted the God of War video the day before I left. The console wars video was recorded and written and cut before I even left also, because I had planned it. I was going to be gone for 5 days, so the second I get back, I was going to work on it. But then I ended up being in the hospital, and I don't really like to take breaks on my channel. I don't like to just go absent, or I don't like to not do anything. If I'm going to not post, I want to at least be doing something. The only other breaks I've ever had on my channel was when I was having surgery, and other times I've been in the hospital. If you did not know that, I put it in the comments, but literally that is the only other times I've ever taken a break. I've never taken a break. I've just been away, basically. I was working on that video, and when I really shouldn't have been, and I posted it, and initially it did awful, and then I redid the title. I came up with the current title it's at and made that thumbnail, which in my opinion is not a good thumbnail. Clearly other people think otherwise. It blew up, and it got 58,000 views. And so at the time, mentally, I was ecstatic, because initially I was like, I just wasted all this time when I literally could have been doing anything else, aka sleeping and taking a break, resting, but I did this instead, and it did awful. Luckily it paid off, but that was then. That was now. And the Expedition 33 video, I didn't expect it to do like, you know, that 58,000 views. I did think it would do better. It didn't do bad, but everything after that Expedition 33 video has done pretty bad, to say the least, especially for for some of them, the time I put in, like the GTA video, the Blender thing, that took a day, like I said, because I didn't know what I was doing. That video took a while, and I was super happy with how that video turned out. Some others I didn't, you know, put the absolute effort in, but some, like the Ubisoft video, that was when I started trying to do like thumbnails like that, and I was super happy with that thumbnail. I guess I don't know what was wrong with that. Mind's Eye, I also thought that thumbnail was funny, and I thought it was good, at least decent compared to what I would do before. That video only got 600 views. I mean, I could literally talk about the Titanfall video endlessly because I was just, and that, you know, that's just gonna happen. And I'm going off on a tangent because, you know, I don't really have anybody else to talk to this about. So you're my YouTube therapist currently. But yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. If you have any questions, concerns, video ideas, stuff you'd want to see from me, please leave it down in the comments. I doubt even half of you are going to see this video unless YouTube playing tricks with me. This is just going to get freaking million views or something like that. I doubt it, but leave any questions. Again, thank you. And I did not want this video to be negative. I wanted it to be a positive thing and say like the things that I'm trying to improve on, and that's still going to happen. I just might take a little break, and by a little break I probably mean literally less than a week until I'm working on something else, but take a break to maybe rethink things and try and really figure out what I am doing wrong, and then try and improve there, along with improving on the things that I was doing before, like thumbnails and Blender, are the two main things that I really want to hone in on right now. Same thing with After Effects. Those three things I really want to get better at. If I do take a break, it's not like I'm doing nothing for this channel. It's probably what I'm going to still be doing, because that's pretty much what I always do with the time I have. But yeah, thank you all. Again, I'm sorry for this video kind of being negative, but I just wanted to talk about how I feel. I don't want to just like kind of disappear, you know, so I wanted to make this and let you all know how I was sort of feeling, and thanks to you all as well. Bye.